Thank you for the whoop. Thank you. So an absolutely sensational start to the conference, and I think we're going to continue on very much in the same vein. For those people who were there on the 27th of November 2015, it was an absolute great night. It was also Andrew Carnegie's birthday, so we celebrated that as well. But above all else, we were celebrating a group, well actually everybody in this room, but we were particularly highlighting the entrepreneurs of the year, the emerging entrepreneurs of the year and the entrepreneurs of the year. So this session is an opportunity to hear from them. So I was sitting beside Julie and Amy earlier, and they're listening to Leslie and Mike, and they're going, "We're so wee compared to them. We can't do it." Yes, and they'll tell a bit more about it. They're in Bloomingdales, they're in Nordstrom, they're looking at a US market, and this is yet another business that's here in Scotland, manufacturing in Scotland. So please make them feel very, very welcome. Give them a big hand and lots of love. Amy and Julie.
Thank you, Sandy. It was a great honour to win the Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year award at the end of last year, and it's a great honour to be here today to tell you a bit about our story. People always think that they never know. We just come as Amy and Julie. No one really knows who's who. We're a bit like Ant and Dec. So just for the record, I'm Amy, and this is Julie. Knowing that Mike Welsh's story is so inspiring, stood in our position this time last year, is very inspiring, and is a journey that we'd hope to, at some stage, be able to emulate.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to tell you a bit about the highs and the lows and the key learnings of our cheeky story. Julie and I met at our antenatal class. I might just go, no. As we watched our babies grow and develop, we realised that there was a real gap in the market for a teething solution that stayed attached to the babies. So we identified that the best place to attach this would be on a dribble bib, which lots of babies wear on a daily basis to catch all the dribble side effects of teething. And it allows them to chew with it without dropping their teeth or getting lost and dirty. It seemed a really obvious and simple idea, but actually it had never been done before. So we decided not just to talk about it, but to actually do something about it whilst we were working out the end of our maternity leave. So over the next few months, we researched the market, identified the best and worst things about existing baby products, and put on our wish list. Is my mic working?
Excuse me.
We're very close. So yeah, the next few months we researched the best and worst things about baby products, and tried to put everything on our wish list into one product, and the Necker Chew, the world's first chewy dribble bib, was born. Neither of Julie or I had any experience in fabric, in manufacturing or in retail, so it was a huge learning curve ahead. But there was three things from the early days that we knew we really wanted to do. First of all, we wanted it to be an aspirational product. We wanted it to have premium positioning. We also wanted it to be made in the UK and ideally in Scotland. And we also wanted to look professional from the start. We didn't want to appear like we were two mums working from the back bedroom, even though in reality that's often what we were doing. The next 9 months were spent sourcing the best materials, meeting potential manufacturers and learning as much as we could about safety testing, routes to market and the retail industry. We chose a great manufacturer called Totspots, based in Glasgow, already in the baby market, making reusable cloth nappies, so they had great experience and great knowledge that we could share. We launched on the 1st of February 2013 at a consumer show in London, and there's a great clip that somebody advised us it would be really good to make sure you record your journey, put it on your Facebook page, which is now on YouTube and available for everyone to see, highly embarrassingly. But there's a great clip of us excitedly on our stand at this baby show launching our product. We had no stock because our courier had let us down, but we had big smiles and we had bags of enthusiasm, and I had a big 6-month pregnant bump because I was pregnant by then with baby number 2. But we had a great response over the sort of 3 days course of the trade show, and there's a hilarious clip of us on the last day saying, "We sold £500 worth of stuff, it's been brilliant, people love the product, so we're going to go home and we're going to work out what we do next," because we had really, we had great ideas, but we weren't quite sure what paths to take. But fast forward 3 years, and we've now got a range of products. We've got the Comfort Chew, which is Again, all of our products try and take everyday baby essentials and just make them that little bit more helpful for parents. So the Comfort Chew rolls 4 products into one. It's a teether, it's tags, it's like a feel of a teddy, and it's their comfort blanket. So we've also just recently launched Chewy, our attachable Chewy handheld hippo teether, and a blanket which is attachable to the buggy, and it's all got extra bits and pieces that just help parents' everyday sort of life. We also expanded into the special needs market. Our Necker Chew, we had great feedback from people to say that parents and carers of children and adults with special needs, that they also had the need to chew and have something that was more stylish and less medical looking. So we launched into the special needs market, and that's been really interesting. You can see our products here in action. This is our first television advert.
Ollie, look at my Cheeky Chompers Necker Chew. It's right here for me to dribble and chew on, and I can't drop it on the floor.
Oh, my mummy bought me that months ago.
And my Cheeky Chompers Comfort Chew to cuddle and chew.
Oh, I've had that for weeks.
Here's Chewy, my hippo teether.
Hippo? What hippo?
And my attached cheeky blanket with cozy hand pouch and bun tags.
Blanket? Fun tags? Mummy!
To keep your baby happy, visit cheekychompers.com, developed by mums who make great stuff that helps.
So that's worked really well for us, our first TV ad, and we have 3 key routes to market to get our products out there. The first of those is on cheekychompers.com, and if anyone wants some beautiful baby gifts, that's the place to go. We also do sell direct to consumers through a range of Amazons. So we're in Amazon.com and Amazon France, Germany, Italy, and in the UK. Right from the start, we negotiated hard with Amazon and with other people that are supplying, that we supply our goods to. We didn't supply to any retailers, for instance, that would sell on Amazon, and we don't allow any retailers to sell on Amazon. So we can maintain the price as much as we can, and it doesn't undermine our own sales or the sales in our major retailers. We also sell another route to markets through retailers. Independent retailers, we have over 100 independent retailers in the UK, and a range of high street stores. Sandy mentioned our American stores in Nordstrom's, Barnes & Noble, Hallmark, a range of, just got into Bloomingdales. But in the UK, we're one of only the 5 baby brands that are in Marks & Spencer's as a brand. We started off in 5 stores in Marks & Spencer's, and now we're in 44 Marks & Spencer stores. We're in all John Lewis stores. Chewy's just launched as an exclusive in John Lewis for 1 month in all the John Lewis stores. And the range of other brands that you can see there, which have been fantastic for us. Again, we dug our heels in really early with negotiations with retailers. All these brands, particularly John Lewis at the beginning, wanted us to go through a distributor, but we said no. And luckily, with a unique product, we were able to supply direct into John Lewis, and as a result of that, to Marks & Spencer's and to a range of other retailers. Really helps us with the margin in the long run, as you know. We're also got distributors in 33 countries across the world. America's our biggest market, but it's about 65% of our overall turnover is in different international markets. So we've got America, Canada, all across Europe, different distributors, Australia, and Taiwan's our second biggest distributor, interestingly enough. And I'll tell you a bit of a story about that afterwards, about using celebrity. Good examples. But we have babies all around the world who are wearing and using our products, and lovely feedback from parents of those babies. Here is the Taiwanese celebrity who's designing and wearing our cheeky blanket. And as a result of this being posted on Facebook, he's a pop star in Taiwan. We've sold out of cheeky blankets in Taiwan. In fact, we've sold more cheeky blankets in Taiwan than anywhere in the world. And it's probably one of our most hottest countries, hottest distributors. So we know we're small, but actually we've had a great start. We've just been going for 3 years. In our first year, we turned over 157,000. Last year, we just turned over 1.2 million. And we're set to double that again this year. The growth from 1 to 2 was about 312%, which was just huge. And again, in our 2 to 3 years, was 85% growth. So sold over 800,000 products in those 3 years, and 65% of them export, as I said. And lots of awards all around the world. And we've made our products here in the UK. And not only has that been really useful as a stamp of quality, it's also been really handy. They're 40 minutes down the road. We can adapt products, we can develop new products, we can look at ways of manufacturing that are more efficient. But also it's really commercially beneficial in all these international markets. And it absolutely is. In Canada and America, we say made in Scotland on our packaging because that's what they feel is a stronger brand. The rest of the world, we say made in the UK. And every time it's giving us that kind of premium positioning in the market. We've also got now a great team of 7 in our office in Edinburgh. We're trying to develop a culture that's the kind of place that we would want to work. So we do lots of different things to keep everybody motivated and moving on there. And then we have 20 people full-time working on the Cheeky Chompers lines in the factory in Glasgow.
So, as every business experiences, we've certainly faced many challenges along the way. When you grow so fast in a short space of time in a new sector, there's an awful lot to learn. But one of our key challenges has definitely been time and juggling the daily responsibilities. There's never enough time. And talking about disruption, we both had 1-year-olds. We both went back to work 4 days a week. We were launching this business. I was pregnant with baby number 2, have a shift-working husband. I mean, we literally, there's never, ever a spare moment. But we've still never turned down any opportunities that have come our way, so we definitely make a lot happen in a short space of time. Knowledge has also been, so that's just a picture of us juggling with babies in tow. Knowledge has been a real challenge. As I said, it was a new industry for both Julie and I. Retail, manufacturing, fabrics, everything was new. And we've learned an awful lot. I mean, in the early days, what's a barcode? Where do you get a barcode from? So Google became our best friend. If anyone does need barcodes, GS1 is the place to go. What was a pallet? John Lewis kept saying, delivering in pallets, what's your pallet size? We're like, is there a standard pallet size? So yeah, we actually asked John Lewis what pallet was. What our minimum order? You can still turn over 1.2 million and still ask silly questions. Minimum order quantities, what were time deliveries, and everything had an impact on cost. We wanted to make the right decision from the start, and as I did say at the beginning, we wanted to look professional. Margins as well, we had really interesting advice at the beginning from somebody through Scottish Enterprise that we had access to, which has been really fundamental in some of the early decisions. But to make sure, you might just be thinking that you're going to sell direct into retailers now, but make sure there's enough margin in there to sell through distributors, which now we're doing as 65% of our turnover is through distributors and export markets. But to make sure, what's the standard margin? What does everybody expect to earn at each layer? So yeah, there was a lot of learning. With a baby product, there's a huge amount of safety testing that's required. Every country's got different legislation, and we didn't want, as mums, to have anything out there that we were just doing the sort of bare minimum sort of legislation. We wanted to make sure we could go above and beyond and make sure that we knew exactly what we were doing and making it as safe as possible. IP and copies have been a huge issue for us. When you come up with a new idea, the opinions were very divided from the start. Some people saying, don't waste your money on protecting your idea, just get it out there. Other people saying, put everything that you've got, every resource into it. And we decided that we would make a big investment. We patented our product, we got design registration, trademarks across multiple countries. Did it help? Has it been worthwhile? We've just coming out the end of a not very nice legal battle. There's people that are going to copy no matter what you've got, and if their pockets are deeper than yours and you can't afford to enforce your IP, then actually it's not as helpful as you might hope. But I think we would do the same again. It's definitely brought us first to market, and we would definitely advise you to pick your battles wisely. Our philosophy is to really focus on building an innovative brand, getting our name out there, and let everyone who wants to copy, not do it as well as we're doing, and be the brand leaders. Exporting was another big challenge for us, very, very new again, not only working out where half these places were, but working out the terms that we should trade, the eco-terms, so we sell on an ex-works basis, getting contracts drawn up and put in place, and choosing the right partner in each market. It's really easy just to jump at an opportunity. Yeah, it's great, let's get into this country, but if they're not the right partner, they're going to be representing your brand, and it's really important that they have the same brand values and understand your story. We made some mistakes. Our South African distributor decided to take all the knowledge that we'd given her and then go off and make her own. That wasn't ideal, but we've also got some cracking distributors who make a huge difference to our business. Things like payment terms, we decided to try and get money up front for our big orders going out to distributors, a minimum of 50% up front. And again, that was a really good idea from the start because it's helped our cash flow. We've had no investment into the business, and we've managed to fund this growth ourselves, which has been great. It's always a challenge, to have somebody else manage your brand in a different destination. So we try and come up with marketing toolkits and make sure that we're really helping each country develop our brand the way we want to within their market.
And we've had some key drivers we'll just briefly go through. First one is partnership. We've had some brilliant partnerships, starting with our own. To have each other in this development of our business has been fantastic. And we've both got that fire in our belly, a determination to actually make this work, and also this real passion to make it the best it can possibly be. Every one of those products in there has been designed and thought through inside and out to make it the best it can. And our partnership's really helped. In the good times and in the bad, it's really good to have your partner in crime close by. We've also got our partnership we talked about with Totspots that are manufactured in Glasgow. That works really well. Again, we work together very much so. And we have a brilliant partnership with Joules, as many of you might know, is a high street fashion brand. They have over 100 stores. And Tom Joules called us the morning after our Dragon's Den episode was aired and said, I love your product, I can't believe they didn't invest. Listen, can we do something together? And as a result, we went down there. We're now have developed a range of products with them using their fabric designs. We have 12 products with them in our neckerchief, our comfortchief and our tiki blanket. So not only do we sell it into Joules stores, 100 stores guaranteed, we also sell it to our own distributors or retailers and direct. It's just a fantastic, successful, profitable partnership. First to market, Amy mentioned, that's really important. We had a genuinely innovative product worldwide. And what we needed to do, and we knew right from the start, is to run at it. Make sure we got as far and wide as we can before other people came behind us. So we really early on did build the brand, develop and invest in the IP to really give us the best chance possible. We want to be the go-to brand for baby products with a difference. Products that are really stylish, that are really beautiful quality, and have that intuitive, wish I'd thought of that twist, that it'll help every parent with their babies as they grow. Marketing is absolutely essential because every day our whole market renews, so constantly we're renewing. So what we need to do, today for instance 350,000 babies were born on this planet, so what we need to do is shout loud and to make sure every parent across the world knows that our brand exists and that can help them. So to do that, we've invested really, really heavily in PR. Right from the start, when we had hardly any money, we invested in a PR agency to get us out there. And we've had loads and loads of PR, which has been really successful for us and really helped. Two in particular spring to mind. The Mail Online, who knew that the Mail Online was read by more people than the New York Times? The Mail Online was unbelievable, the response we had, both in brand awareness internationally, but also in sales. And that was at the point when we were fulfilling our own products in the back bedroom with our whole families in a line, putting them together. We were also on Radio 2, Simon Mayo's innovation slot. Fantastic brand awareness exercise. Great day, good fun, lots of champagne afterwards. That was just a fantastic response again. The other thing is engagement. Our market is very much about networks, physical networks, digital networks, and social networks. So we engage really well with mums and dads across the world. And every single day we get 5 to 10 pictures of babies wearing our products. Great exposure and great sharing. They're sleeping, they're awake, they're twins, they're a bit coordinated. They're from all over the world. We also invested heavily right from the beginning in trade shows and consumer shows. We do about 8 a year, and our distributors in all their markets do their trade shows and consumer shows. We're spreading the word constantly, and it's been useful for us. But our biggest PR exercise was our appearance on Dragon's Den last year, 2 years ago. They filmed it when we'd been going for 11 weeks, and actually was shown 1 year later, and we'd smashed every target we set on there. Our tactics to go on this were not to get investment, surprisingly. We did want to get offered, and we'd said our tactic was when we were offered, we would turn it down. We didn't get offered. However, we had some brilliant endorsements from all 5 dragons, and here's an example of one of them that you couldn't buy.
I think you've done incredibly well. I love the name Cheeky Chompers. I think you've done a really good job with the branding, and you've done extremely well to get it into the retailers, and I can see the retailers stocking this product. And there's no question in my mind that people will buy this product. My only reason for not wanting to give you an offer is purely predicated on I wouldn't offer you £70,000 for a third of the business. So that's the only reason why I'm going to say I'm out.
Right.
But not because I don't think that you've created something that I believe people will buy.
Okay.
And I say good luck to you.
Thanks, Peter. 3.2 million people watched that episode, and we had 30,000 people on our website within a week, and it gets syndicated all around the world, so we're constantly, even up to last week, getting lots of sales as a result. So brilliant PR exercise, if they like it. Scottish Edge was just a great investment for us, or win for us, just at a time when we needed the money to develop new products and to get into the States, and it really, really helped us. So that was a fantastic investment. Thank you, Scottish Edge. So just briefly.
Our next cheeky steps to really consolidate and increase sales. We're in lots of markets. We need to drill down and make sure we're maximising every opportunity within each of those markets and really spend some time. South Korea, we've just appointed a distributor in South Korea. It's a real big opportunity market for us out there. And also China, huge market, huge potential. And we've had some meetings and appointed. We're just in the final discussions of getting the contract signed there. So that'll be really interesting as a next step for us. And again, a huge step change in terms of growth.
We've also got opportunities to develop new products, using our existing products in different multi-packs and gifts, new designs, but also new products. And it's really a strategic decision now. What do we do? Do we keep in the teething market? Do we develop with all the stages of a baby? Do we go follow our market till they're toddlers and older? We just need to decide on our next process for developing new products. We've also got huge opportunities around brand synergy. Who's our next Jules collaboration? Is it Ralph Lauren? Is it Disney? Who can we work with really to get our products in their designs? Who can we collaborate with branding-wise? Teething gel companies that have got really good following that we can tap into and take advantage of. We just launched our first licensed product with Tiny Tatty Teddy, many of you have seen. So it's an opportunity for us to get into the gift market more. With Hallmark and a range of different places. Digital marketing, huge part of our strategy going forward to get our brand awareness, obviously, but also to increase our direct margin and the percentage of direct sales. And finally, our company structure. We're looking to appoint an expert manager and a marketing manager this year, and again, a mentor or more senior kind of advisor that we can have that can work with us to kind of help us and keep us in tow, which is a hard job.
But we just hope that, like Richard Branson, all roads can lead to Neckarchu Island, and we, take you all there. And we can spend some time with these little people that inspired us in the first place. So thank you very much. I'm sorry we're running out of time.